Once again, we do not have any scratches on our program here this afternoon. No scratches. And we will go ahead and give you driver changes if you was not here earlier, and one equipment change. So race number 1, no changes. Race number 2, no changes. Turn to race 3. Race 3 is our first change. It's the number 4 horse, Airman's Jackpot, Jason Ludwig. Jason Ludwig getting the call to drive the number 4 horse in race 3. 3-4, Airman's Jackpot, Jason Ludwig. Race number 4, 2 driver changes in the 4th race, along with equipment change. Number 1 horse, My Kind of Chrome, will be Will Rowland. Will Rowland will drive the number 1 horse. Number 4, Wason the Wolf, will be Trotting Hobbles. And number 7, BP's Lucky Star, will be Adam Hauser. Adam Hauser will drive BP's Lucky Star. That is your changes in the 4th race. No changes in the 5th race. No changes in the 6th or 7th. Race number 8, number 2, Afterthought, will be James Gould. James Gould will drive the number 2 horse in the 8th race. And race number 9, no changes. That is your changes up to date for today's race program. 9 races. Yes, that is correct. 9 races on our card. Well, we do want to welcome each and every one of you out to the Keokuk County Fairgrounds for 9 races with trotters, all trotters today. And these will be 2-year-olds and aged Iowa on the trot. Right at 80 degrees with a wind out of the we're going to call it out of the northeast at 6 miles an hour, 90% humidity with a 40% chance of liquid sunshine here this afternoon. We're going to try to get these 9 raced. These are the babies, 2-year-olds on the trot. And we'll take a look at race number 1. So race 1 going to be coming up here in right at 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And field of 6, no changes. Owen Nestle Construction, that will go to the fastest time in your 2-year-old Trot Filly Division. Horse number 1, top batting average. Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa owns. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson drives. 4 outings with 1/3. Last raced at Humboldt on the 4th of July, finishing 4th. It's made $1,557. Horse number 2, Omaha Storm Chaser. Wilda McDaniel owns. Paul Hostetler trains and drives. 1 start, finishing 2nd at Eldon. Made $166. Horse number 3, Helen's Fantasy. Owned by Kara C. Hauser, Hardy, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 3 outings with 1 win and 2/3. Helen's Fantasy picking up a win here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds at the Iowa Sire Stakes. Was 3rd at Humboldt for Helen's Fantasies and made $4,423. Horse number 4, Carmel Kate. Owned by John E. Sainer, Batavia, Iowa. Jason A. Telfer, Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Jason Telfer drives. 2 outings with 1 second and 1/3. Last raced at Humboldt was 2nd. Horse and has made $2,637. Horse number 5, Icy Promise. Owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 2 outings with 1/3. $937 so far this year. Last raced at Humboldt on the 4th of July was 3rd. And horse number 6, Fast Track Trixie, owned by Thomas L. and Kathy L. Shipley, Keokuk, Missouri. Tom Shipley trains. Royal Roland drives. 2 outings. Made $66 so far. And last raced at Watch here was 6th. And that is your field of 6 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. So the girl's going to kick it off first. Owen Nestle Construction sponsor. $6,000 purse on the line for your 2-year-old trot and fillies. And a lot of people want to know how we split our money up. We go 45, 25, 15, 10, and 5 on our money divided up. And a lot of times if you go to a pari-mutuel track, it is 50, 25, 12, 8, and 5. So Iowa Harness Racing County Fair, good money on the line, $6,000, 45, 25, 15, 10, and 5. As we get set to go right about 7 minutes, start bringing those horses on for race 1. Bring those horses to the track for race 1. Our officials for this afternoon, presiding judge is Mike Morales out of Kelowna, Illinois. Photo finish and charter is Brenda Hopp out of Wyoming, Illinois. Clerk course, Judy Rowland from Grinnell, Iowa. Official starter will be Lisa Peters. Lisa doing the starting today. She is also from Grinnell, Iowa, along with driver Lyle Miller. He hails out of Humboldt, Iowa during the summertime, Mesa, Arizona in the wintertime. He said he doesn't care for that white stuff. Our official timer will be Jerry Hamilton, Let's Iowa, the mayor of Let's, Iowa. Dana Meyer, our executive secretary out of Humboldt, Iowa. And your track announcer, myself, Tony Paris from Ottumwa, as we get set to go. 9 races on our card, and if you're not able to make it and your friends are not able to make it, you can watch it live on our Iowa Harness Racing YouTube channel. So check it out. We always post our link on our Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association Facebook page, so you can actually click on that. You can watch it. It'll take you right there and watch it on your smart device or your smart TV. A lot of the new TVs has got YouTube right up there on it, so you can just click on it. As long as you got internet provider, you're able to watch the live stream. And do want to welcome everybody that is tuned in. We've had over 725 viewers over the 4th of July, and it keeps growing, and keep adding a little bit of different graphics and new things. Got Johnny on the camera here this afternoon, Dwayne doing the production, and you can watch that live on our YouTube channel. You can find that. Go to Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association. Click on that link. There is 3 different links, so you'll be able to watch all 3 days of harness racing. Also do want to thank the fine folks from the Cedar Rapids Gazette coming down doing a featured article on one of the oldest sports in the world, over 150 years. Harness Racing, Goddard Pacers. 2 different gates. And it's still the same gate if you're in Sweden or if you're in New Zealand or down in Australia. I've been watching some races from Australia. They go with a 10-horse field on a half-mile racetrack, 5 on the gate with 5 trailers. Here in Iowa, for our stake races, we only go with 7. So it'll be 5 on the gate with 2 trailers. So we do have some 7-horse fields here this afternoon. Also, we do have some 5-horse fields and some 4-horse fields. We'll start those horses on for race number 1. Race 1, we need those horses to the track. Top batting average, Omaha Storm Chaser, Helen's Fantasy, Carmel Kate, Icy Promise, and Fast Track Trixie. That is going to be your 6 fillies for the Owen Nestle Construction race number 1. Also a reminder, coming up will be Tuesday down at the Davis County Fair in Bloomfield, Iowa. That will be just an overnight race. It will be national on July the 16th. That's July the 16th. Down to Clark County Fair, July the 17th. And up to the Great Jones County Fair on Thursday, July the 21st. You want to stick around because the legend, Hank Williams Jr., performing, taking the stage right after the harness races on Thursday, July the 21st. Country Boy Can Survive. And Oskaloosa for the Southern Iowa Fair on Sunday, July the 24th. And then back up to the Humboldt County Fairgrounds for July 30th and 31st to put a cap on the month of July. And we do want to thank Leo Ornduff on the bugle for the call of race number 1. Thank you, Leo. Good to see you and Joanne out at the harness races here this afternoon. Horseman, parade your horses for race 1. Also a reminder, you can stop down. Concession stand is open. Pick up some good food and cold drinks as we get set to go with a field of 6 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. Owen Nestle Construction sponsoring race number 1. Got a field of 6. All have made lifetime starts. Number 1 horse getting ready to start for the 5th time. Omaha Storm Chaser will be 2nd lifetime start. Helen's Fantasy also getting ready to go 4th start. Carmel Kate 3rd start. Icy Promise 3rd start. And Fast Track Trixie 3rd lifetime start. You know, last night I watched races, and there was a horse that raced here in Iowa. Actually made its 300th career start last night. It was pretty impressive to see a 300 starts. Yeah, post parade for race number 1. Got to make its way down in front of the grandstand. And if you've been watching out at the Meadowlands, they've been going blistering. They tied the world record 146. 146 in a pace. All right, post parade for race 1. Horse number 1. Top batting average with Chad Svensson. Horse number 2, Omaha Storm Chaser with Paul Hostetler. Horse number 3, Helen's Fantasy with Adam Hauser. Horse number 4, Carmel Kate with Jason Telfer. Horse number 5, Icy Promise with Elvin Zimmerman. And horse number 6, Fast Track Trixie with Royal Roland. That is your field of 6 2-year-olds on the trot filly division. We get set to go and taking a look at some of the breeding here. We have an Airman Batten, a Stormin Norman, a Wilson Wyoming, a Don Boss Vita, an Ice Machine, and a McDuffie. Airman Batten standing over in Kelowna. Stormin Norman. Do not know where Stormin Norman stands. Wilson, Wyoming, and Seymour, Iowa. Don Boss Vita, also in Iowa. Ice Machine up in the state of Minnesota, and McDuffie used to stand here in the state of Iowa, now stands in the state of Pennsylvania. Yes, McDuffie in the state of Pennsylvania. That starter, Lisa Peters, set up over at the quarter pole. A field of 6 2-year-old on the trot. Filly division will score 5 on the gate. The 6 horse will come out of that back tier, can come out of the back tier at any post position, 6 through 10. Can follow any horse off the starting gate because there is nobody else in that back tier. If they are the 6 and the 7, they do have to come out behind the 1 and the 2. As we get set to go, gate is rolling. Lisa Peters, our official starter, Grinnell, Iowa, and driver Lyle Miller picking them up. Got our die-hard barn help and owners and trainers on the fence over in the turns 3 and 4 area. Also do have several fans underneath the shade trees getting ready to watch the start of race number 1. Also, hopefully you got that pick 10 turned in. We'll give you the 10th race. If you can pick all 9, they'll write you a check for $1,500. Yeah, $1,500. Good money if you can pick all of them as we get set to go. Icy Promise getting a little bit rough gated, not liking the starting gate, and here we go off and trotty. It's the 1 horse top batting average in Helen's Fantasy. Battle for the top down into turns 1 and 2, and top batting average is off stride. Out on top, it's Helen's Fantasy. Omaha Storm Chaser races 2nd. In 3rd, Carmel Kate. Also off stride is Fast Track Trixie. Down the backside for the first time, it is Helen's Fantasy. Helen's Fantasy out on top. Racing second is Omaha Storm Chaser. In third, Carmel Kate. Racing fourth is Icy Promise. In fifth, Top Batting Average. 35 and 1/5, 35 and 1. Your opening first quarter. Out on top, it's Helen's Fantasy. Helen's Fantasy out on top, racing on the front end, racing second, and getting a little bit rough gated there, but still on the trot is Omaha Storm Chaser. Now, Icy Promise up to try to battle for third. And to the inside is Carmel Cake. You've got a horse race for third. Out on top, it's Helen's Fantasy. The Wilson, Wyoming Trotting Filly out on top. Now the battle for second. Icy Promise up to battle as they come to the half. 108 and 3/5, 108 and 3. It is Helen's Fantasy. Racing second. It is Elvin Zimmerman with Icy Promise. And Top Batting Average now up to take over third after the early break. And racing fourth is Carmel Kate. And fifth is Omaha Storm Chaser. And sixth is Fast Track Trixie. Down the backside, they head to the three-quarter pole. Out on top, it is Helen's Fantasy. Taking them to the three-quarter pole. 141 and 4/5, 141 and 4. Helen's Fantasy. Icy Promise races second. And third is Top Batting Average. In fourth is Carmel Kate. Racing fifth, Omaha Storm Chaser. And Fast Track Trixie rounds out the field. Off stride is Top Batting Average. As they turn for home, it's Helen's Fantasy. The Fantasy out on top. Picked up the Sire Stakes earlier. The Wilson, Wyoming filly picking up the win with Adam Hauser. Second, Icy Promise with Elvin Zimmerman. Third, Carmel Kate with Jason Telber. Fourth, we'll go to Omaha Storm Chaser with Paul Hostetler. Fifth, Top Batting Average with Chad Svensson. And off stride is Fast Track Trixie with Royal Roland. Will take the sixth spot. 213 and 1/5. 141 and 1/5 on the three quarters. So we had 35 and 1 to the quarter, the half and 108 and 3/5, three quarters and 141 and 1. The mile 213 and 1/5 for Helen's Fantasy. That will be a new lifetime mark by 2 seconds. Trotted 215 and 1 here at Watch Here for the Sire Stakes. And picking up another win, Helen's Fantasy, 213 and 1/5. Helen's Fantasy, owned by Kara C. Hauser, Hardy, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives this Wilson, Wyoming sired filly out of Broadway Hall mare, Holly Helen, breeder Harvey C. Byler, Seymour, Iowa. And official results for race 1. Horse number 1, Top Average, was 5th. Horse number 2, Omaha Storm Chaser, 4th. Horse number 3, Helen's Fantasy, your winner. Horse number 4, Carmel Kate, was 3rd. Horse number 5, Icy Promise, was 2nd. And horse number 6, Fast Track Trixie, was 6th. Top down, 5, 4, 1, 3, 2, 6 on the bottom. Helen's Fantasy into the winner's circle. Helen's Fantasy picking up the win. That makes 4 starts with 2 wins and 2/3. Helen's Fantasy, the only other sibling to ever race. He's a Wilson. And unfortunately, the Broadway Hall mare had a yearling stud colt and lost it in the pasture. So Helen's Fantasy, 4 starts, 2 wins, 2/3. Wilson, Wyoming sired Helen's Fantasy. And up next going to be race number 2. This will be your 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot colt and gelding division. Field of 7, full field. Score 5 on the gate with 2 trailers. Horse number 1, Scoring Machine, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 1 start, finishing 6th at Humboldt on the 4th of July. Horse number 2, Star Force. Leased to John Sainer, Batavia, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Jason Telford drives. 2 starts with 1 second and 1 third. Last raced at Humboldt on the 4th of July was 3rd. Horse number 3, Tonto, owned, trained, and driven by Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Been out 4 times with 3 seconds and 1 third. Last raced at Humboldt was 2nd by a head in 2:13. Horse number 4, Corona Cobra, owned by Carol Joy Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson LD Paris, Tummo, Iowa. Trained and driven by Adam Hauser. 2 starts with 1 second. Last raced at Humboldt was 5th, place 4th. Horse number 5, Major Song, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Keith M. Wilson, Marengo, Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson drives. 3 outings with 1 second and 1 third. Last raced at Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 6, Bruce C. Bumchuckles, owned by Dwayne and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Trained and driven by Dwayne Rowland. 3 outings with 2 thirds. Last raced at Humboldt was 3rd. And horse number 7, Big Iron, owned by Justin B. and James A. Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains. James Gould drives. 3 outings with 1 first, 1 second, and 1 third, coming off a win at Humboldt on the 4th of July in 2:13. And that is your field of 7. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot colt and gelding division. $6,000 purse on the line for your colt and gelding division. And the Owen Nestle Construction sponsored 2nd division. And this will be the girls going first, the boys to follow right here in race number 2. Yeah, we do want to thank Cindy Shellingoski on the bugle for the call of race 2. Thank you, Cindy. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 2. Parade your horses for the second. This will be your 2-year-olds on the trot, colt and gelding division. Field of 7. A field of 7. They'll score 5 on the gate with 2 trailers. Scoring Machine, Star Force, Tonto, Corona Cobra, Major Song, Bruce C. Bumchuckles, and Big Iron. Field of 7. The Scoring Machine, an Ice Machine. Star Force, a Perfect Popper. Tonto, a Broadway or Bust. Corona Cobra, a Southwind Cobra. Major Song, a Major Athens. Bruce C. Bumchuckles, Broken Record. And Big Iron, a Lucas Hall. That is your 7 stallions that sired in your Iowa registered. All 7 of them have made at least 1 start. Scoring Machine making a 2nd career start. Star Force, 3rd start of its lifetime. Tonto be a 5th start. Corona Cobra, 3rd start. Major Song, 4th start. Bruce C. Bumchuckle, 4th start. And Big Iron, 4th start. That is your field of 7. And for you folks that are watching online, glad to have each and every one of you. And post-break for race 2. Horse number 1, Scoring Machine with Elvin Zimmerman. Horse number 2, Star Force with Jason Telfer. Horse number 3, Tonto with Gary Lyles. Horse number 4, Corona Cobra with Adam Hauser. Horse number 5, Major Song with Chad Svensson. Horse number 6, Bruce C. Bumchuckles with Dwayne Rowlett. And horse number 7, Big Iron with James Gould. Field of 7. We'll score 5 on the gate with 2 coming out of that back tier. And starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 7 2-year-old trotters, colt and gelding division. Scoring Machine, Star Force, Tonto, Corona Cobra, and Major Song all off the gate. Bruce C. Bumchuckles and Big Iron out of that back tier. As they work around the far turn, head down the front stretch for the start of race number 2 on our 9-race card. Yeah, picking up speed. And here we go, off and trotted. It's Tonto getting out on top, showing the way. Scoring Machine, Corona Cobra, along with Major Song. Major Song and Tonto. Major Song and Tonto. It is Tonto out on top. Major Song now maybe wanting to cut the mile off stride. It's Scoring Machine. Out on top showing the way, it's Major Song. Major Song and Tonto. You've got a horse race down the backside. Still Park not able to clear as they head to the quarter pole. Out on top showing the way, it is Major Song. Major Song taking them to the quarter. 32 seconds, 32 your opening quarter. Out on top showing the way, it is Major Song. Racing second, it is Tonto. Corona Cobra races third, Big Iron in fourth. Racing fifth is Brucey Bum Chuckles. In sixth, Star Force. And seventh is Scoring Machine. As around the far turn, make their way down to complete the first half of the mile. Out on top showing the way, it is Major Song. Major Song out on top, racing second. It is Tonto. Big Iron up into third. 104 and 4/5, 104 and 4. Out on top, it is Major Song. Major Song showing the way. Tonto races second. In third, it is Big Iron. Fourth, Corona Cobra. Racing fifth, Brucey Bum Chuckles. In sixth is Scoring Machine. And seventh, it is Star Force. Down the backside during the final time. It is a two-horse race on the top. Out on top showing the way. As they go to the three-quarter pole, it is still Major Song. 137, 137. Out on top showing the way. Racing second, Tonto. In third, it is Big Iron. Fourth, Corona Cobra. Racing fifth. You've got a dogfight. Three horses all for that fifth position. Brucey Bum Chuckle, Scoring Machine, and Star Force. Down the stretch, it's all Major Song. Tonto going to be second. It's Major Song. Tonto second. In third, Big Iron. Fourth, Corona Cobra. Fifth, we'll go to Brucey Bum Chuckles. Star Force sixth, Scoring Machine seventh. 209. 209 flat for the mile for Major Song. So they went to the quarter in 32 seconds, the half in 104 and 4, three quarters in 137, the mile 209. 209 for Major Song. And official results for race 2. Horse number 1, Scoring Machine, was 7th. Horse number 2, Star Force, was 6th. Horse number 3, Tonto, was 2nd. Horse number 4, Corona Cobra, 4th. Horse number 5, Major Song, your winner. Horse number 6, Brucey Bum Chuckles, 5th. And horse number 7, Big Iron, was 3rd. Top down, 7, 6, 2, 4, 1, 5. 3 on the bottom. Quarter in 32, the half in 104 and 4. Three quarters in 137, the mile 209. And Major Song, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa, Keith M. Wilson, Marengo, Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa, Rick Huffman, trains, Chad Svensson drives for Major Song. The Major Athens sired out of a boy band mare. This is a half-brother to King, Battle King, and Battle Queen out of the same mare. Oh, hang on just a second, Gene. All right. Down there, Chad Svensson, that is his 300th driving win. Lori had put together a collage. Check it out. A nice deal. Get it framed. A keepsake moment. How about it, race fans? Give it up. Chad Svensson, 300 driving wins. And you got a little ways to go for the Bobcat. The Bobcat got 5,000, but just keep it going, Chad. Congratulations on the win today. So once again, top down, 7, 6, 2, 4, 1, 5, 3 on the bottom. Quarter and 32, the half and 104 and 4, 3/4 and 137, the mile 209 for Major Song. And up next, going to be race number 3, field of 5, one driver change. Number 4, Airman's Jackpot, will be Jason Ludwig. Horse number 1, Logo Winner, owned by Lorenzo Gooch, Missouri City, Texas, trained and driven by Lorenzo Gooch. 3 starts with 1/3. Last race to Humboldt was 3rd. Horse number 2, She Pirate, owned by Ryan M. Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains, Will Roland drives. 5 outings, been in the winner's circle 3 times with 1/3. Last race at Humboldt, picked up a win, 2:06 and 4/5, a new lifetime mark. Horse number 3, Prima Bella, owned by Tiffany K. Lyles, Moulton, Iowa, trained by Tiffany Lyles, driven by Gary Lyles. 3 outings with 2 wins and 1/3. Last race at Humboldt, picked up a win, 2:15. Horse number 4, Airman's Jackpot, leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana, trained by Amos Hines, driven by Jason Ludwig. 4 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 1/3. Last race at Humboldt, picked up a win, 2:18 and 1/5. And horse number 5, SV Blushing's Money, owned by Royal Roland Grinnell, Iowa, Thomas L. and Kathy L. Shipley, Keokuk, Missouri. Royal Roland trains and drives. 1 start with 1 win, coming at Humboldt in 2:17 and 4/5. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old, Iowa registered on the trot, filly division. Also a reminder, we do want to thank Joel Edge and the fine folks at Purina. Curtis Carey whipping up a meal for tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening right here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. They're going to feed the Horseman. Joel Edge, your Purina dealer. And Curtis Carey, if you haven't had Curtis's barbecue, boy, you're missing out. Barbecue. Ooh, it's good, ain't it, Curtis? Curtis down there. Can you hear me off of over in turns 3 and 4? Starter making its way to the backside. Lisa Peters, yes, Lisa right there. She's waving at you. She'll be signing autographs later on tonight. Stop over at the barn area, visit with the four-legged athletes, check them out. And we do want to thank Wallace, Wayne, Lyles on the bugle, Florence, Iowa, for the call of race 3. Thank you, Wally. And we have got a field of 5 2-year-old trotting fillies. Logo winner, She Pirate, Prima Bella, Airman's Jackpot, and SV Blushing Money. So taking a look at Desarmbro, Ohio stallion. Back in the day, now moved to the state of Illinois. Logo winner, sired by Desarmbro. She Pirate, a spectator pick out of Seymour, Iowa. Prima Bella and Angus Hall stands in Canada. Airman's Jackpot out of Kelowna, Iowa. And SV Blushing Money, also Canadian sire, International Money. Field of 5, 2-year-old, Iowa registered on the trot, filly division. 5 girls set to go in race 3. All 5 will race off the starting gate. Post parade for race 3. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Horse number 1, Logo Winner with Lorenza Gooch. Horse number 2, She Pirate with Will Rowland. Horse number 3, Prima Bella with Gary Lyles. Horse number 4, Airman's Jackpot with Jason Ludwig. And horse number 5, SB Blushing Money with Royal Rowland. Field of 5, She Pirate, been the top trotting filly so far in 2022. 5 starts with 3 wins and trotting in 2 6 and 4 5ths, coming at Humboldt on the 4th of July. Nine races on our card. We're on race 3. If you're just tuning in on our live stream, glad to have everybody watching on our YouTube channel. And starter Lisa Peters has called for a field of 5. Freshman girls. Yes, the freshman girls making their way towards the starting gate. On the trot. Logo winner, She Pirate, Prima Bella, Airman's Jackpot, SB Blushing Money. And starter Lisa Peters bringing around a field of 5. All 5 racing off the starting gate as around the far turn. Make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 3. 2-year-old trotting fillies. Iowa registered. Owen Nestle Construction. And here we go off at trotting. Getting out on top is the 2-horse She Pirate. Prima Bella getting tight down there in turn 1. Getting out on top is She Pirate. Prima Bella now wanting to get the trip off stride as logo winner. Racing third. It is Airman's Jackpot. You've got the top 3, and all 3 of them have scored a win in 2022. She Pirate out on top. Prima Bella races second and third. Airman's Jackpot racing fourth. SB Blushing Money and logo winner. 31 seconds. 31 your opening first quarter. Out on top showing the way. It is She Pirate. She Pirate out on top. Racing second. Prima Bella. In third is Airman's Jackpot. Racing fourth is SB Blushing Money, and rounding out the field is logo winner. As they make their way down to complete the first half of the mile, it is She Pirate with Will rolling in command. Bringing them to the half is She Pirate. 102 and 2 fifths, 102 and 2. 31 and 2 on the split. Going like a house of fire. Airman's Jackpot up into second. Prima Bella races third. In fourth, SB Blushing Money. And in fifth, logo winner. Down the backside is She Pirate. She Pirate trying to hold off Airman's Jackpot. The Jackpot wound up and trying to close the gap. Doesn't want to get distance as they go to the 3/4 pole. 133, and they bring it home. Out on top, it is She Pirate. Racing second is Airman's Jackpot. In third is Prima Bella. In fourth, SB Blushing Money. And in fifth is logo winner. As they turn for home, it is all She Pirate out on top, making it look easy. It's going to be She Pirate. Will Rowland picking up another win. Second, we'll go to Airman's Jackpot. Battle for third. Prima Bella will take third. Fourth, SV Blushing Money. In fourth and fifth, logo winner. 2:04 and 4 fifths. Dropping another 2 seconds and 2 fifths for She Pirate. Official results for race 3. Horse number 1, logo winner, was 5th. Horse number 2, She Pirate, your winner, Horse number 3, Prima Bella, was third. Horse number 4, Airman's Jackpot, second. And horse number 5, SV Blushing Money, was fourth. Top down, 5, 1, 3, 2, 4 on the bottom. Quarter and 31, half 102 and 2, 3/4 and 133. The mile 204 and 2/5. New lifetime mark for She Pirate. Sired by Spectator K out of an Armbro Trapacana mare. Andy and Julie Merritt, Iowa, the breeders. And Curtis Carey trains, Will Roland drives. That'll make 6 starts, 4 wins, and 1/3. And She Pirate was purchased by Ryan Sherman at the Kelowna sale. Yes, he picked her up right over there.
Hello?
And up next, going to be race number 4. We do have a equipment change on the 4-horse. Waysome, the Wolf, wearing trotting hobbles. Trotting hobbles added to the number 4-horse. And 2 driver changes in the 4th race. The number 1, My Kind of Chrome, Will Roland. Number 7, BP's Lucky Star with Adam Hauser. Horse number 1, My Kind of Chrome, owned by Michael J. for Hedrick, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Will Roland drives. 2 outings with 1 win. Win coming here out for the Sire Stakes was 5th at Humboldt. Horse number 2, Lucky 22. Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Keith M. Wilson, Marengo, Kaviana Johnson, North Liberty. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Svensson drives. 4 starts with 2 wins, 1 second, as one of his last 2 starts. Picked up the win at Sire Stakes and also at Humboldt. 213 and 1/5. Horse number 3, Rocket Ranger. Leased to Lorenzo Gooch, Missouri City, Texas. Lorenzo Gooch trains and drives. 4 outings with 1/3. Last race at Humboldt was 4th, placed 5th. Horse number 4, Wason the Wolf. Owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Paul Hostetler trains and drives. 2 outings with 1/3. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 5, DP Hoosier Hall. Owned by Thomas L. and Kathy L. Shipley, Keokuk, Missouri. Thomas Shipley trains. Royal Roland drives. 3 outings with 1 win. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 6, Hocho Final Victory. Leased to Marion J. Sainer, Dowds, Iowa. Faye M. Tedrow, Dowds, Iowa. Trained by Jake Sainer, driven by Mark Mitten. 3 outings with 2 wins. Last race at Humboldt picked up a win. And horse number 7, BP's Lucky Star. Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Brenda K. Lovetinsky, West Branch, Iowa. Penny S. Lundell, Cherokee, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Adam Hauser drives. 3 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race at Humboldt was 3rd. That is your field of 7. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot for the Owen Nestle Construction. Got to beat a quick time set by She Pirate. She Pirate setting the bar high with the win. .204 and 2/5. Got to go quicker than 204 and 2 for the Owen Nestle Construction. Trophy blanket. Now we do want to thank Gary Phillips on the bugle, Eldon, Iowa. Old Tattoo Man picking up the bugle, playing her for the 4th. Thank you, JP. Horseman, parade your horses for race 4. Parade your horses for the 4th. Field of 7. So the boys having a total of 14 entered in the A division. 2 fields of 7. Would have been 1 more. Would have been 3 fields of 5. We get set to go. Do want to thank track superintendent Royal Roland and the crew taking care of the grooming. And it looks like that might be Dwayne. Dwayne out there with the McCormick tractor and the track conditioner. Post-parade for race 4. Horse number 1, My Kinda Chrome with Will Roland. Horse number 2, Lucky 22 with Chad Svensson. Horse number 3, Rocket Ranger with Lorenzo Gooch. Horse number 5, Wason the Wolf with Paul Hostetler. Horse number 5, DP Hoosier Hall with Royal Roland. Horse number 6, Hocho Final Victory, Mark Benton, and the 7, BP's Lucky Star with Adam Hauser. Field of 7, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, Colt and Gelding Division. And once again, we do want to give a shout out to Dwayne Rowland. Dwayne making his way back into the barn area. Thank you, Dwayne, for the grooming of the racing service. Also want to give a shout out to our Columbia Fire and Rescue. Our paramedics down there off of turn number 1. Keep that rig parked right there. Enjoy the races here this afternoon. Do want to thank you for your services. We don't need to use them. We're glad to have you on the fairgrounds. And also glad to have you, the race fans, coming out here live and in person. And My Kinda Chrome to the starting gate in a hurry. Starter Lisa Peters has called for a field of 7. It's post time for our 4th race of the afternoon. A nice 10 to 15 mile an hour gust out of the northeast, right at 80 degrees, and 40% chance of liquid sunshine as you see the clouds around the area if you're watching on our YouTube live. Sunny the bright one. They're saying it's going to be sunny tomorrow and Sunday. Bright one. All right, all looking good. 2-year-olds on the trot. Colton Gelding Division picking up speed, and here we go, Avant Trotte. It's the 2-horse Lucky 22 getting out on top, racing second. It is Rocket Ranger. Down to the far outside, it is Royal Roland with DP Hoosier Hall. Up to battle, off stride is BP's Lucky Star. Now settles. Out on top is Chad Svensson in command with Lucky 22. Racing second, it is Rocket Ranger. In third, now going to drop into that 3 pocket is DP Hoosier Hall. My Kinda Chrome races 4th. Hocho Final Victory races 5th as they go to the quarter. 33 and 3/5. 33 and 3 your opening first quarter. It is Chad Svensson with Lucky 22 out on top. Lucky 22 your race leader. Your race in second is Rocket Ranger. Now making the move to the outside is My Kinda Chrome up to battle for third. As they make their way down to complete the first half of the mile, it's Lucky 22. The Lucas Hall Cold out on top. Out on top showing the way as they come to the half. It is Lucky 22. 107 and 4, squeaking out a 34 and 1/5. And now going to try to sprint it home. It's Chad Svensson on the front end. And racing second is My Kinda Chrome. In third, it is the Rocket Ranger. In fourth is Hocho Final Victory. Now on the move is BP's Lucky Star after the early break. Hocho Final Victory off stride as they go to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, it's Lucky 22 and My Kinda Chrome. 140 to the 3/4. Out on top, you got a horse race. It is Lucky 22 and second, My Kinda Chrome. Racing third is Rocket Ranger. BP's Lucky Star looking for racing room. Gonna have to go 3 over as they turn for home. Down the stretch, it's all Lucky 22. Chad Svensson, 301 career win. $211 and 4/5. $211 and 4 for the mile for Lucky 22. So quarter in 33 and 3, the half in 107 and 4, 3/4 in 140, the mile 211 and 4/5 for Lucky 22. That will make 5 starts, 3 wins, 1 second. Owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa, Keith Wilson, Marengo, Kaviana Johnson, North Liberty. That'll be 3 wins in a row for Lucky 22, the Lucas Hall. Gilding out of a credit winner mare. Breeder Willis Bontrager, Lorimore, Iowa. Into the winner's circle will be the number 2, 3 wins in a row, Lucky 22, Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa, Keith M. Wilson, Marengo, Kaviana Johnson, North Liberty. Trained by Rick Huffman, driven by Chad Svensson, the Lucas Hall, Gilding. That'll be a new lifetime mark, 211 and 4/5 for Lucky 22. Official results for the 4th. Horse number 1, My Kind of Chrome, was 2nd. Horse number 2, Lucky 22, your winner. Horse number 3, Rocket Ranger, was 3rd. Horse number 4, Wason the Wolf, was 7th. Horse number 5, DP Hoosier Hall, was 4th. Horse number 6, Hocho Final Victory, 6th. And horse number 7, BP's Lucky Star, was 5th. Topped out 2, 1, 3, 7, 4, 6, 5 on the bottom. Quarter in 33 and 3, the half in 107 and 4, 3/4 in 140, the mile 211 and 4/5, new lifetime mark for Lucky 22. And up next is going to be race number 5, your 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, filly division, field of 5. No changes. Horse number 1, Fleishy Reba, leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana, trained by Amos Hines, driven by Jason Ludwig. 4 starts with 1 win, 2 seconds. Last raced at Humboldt was second. Horse number 2, Royal Birthday, leased to John E. Sainer, Batavia, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Jason Telfer drives. 1 start, finishing 4th at Humboldt. Horse number 3, Sweet Game on Sweet Lynn, leased to Alan E. Jones, Florence, Iowa. Alan Jones trains, Chad Svensson drives. 2 outings with 1 second. Last raced at Humboldt was 4th. Horse number 4, Lucy Jewel, owned by Justin B. and James A. Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould drives. 3 outings with 1 win and 2 seconds. Last raced at Humboldt was 2nd. And horse number 5, RD Work Going Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Ronald Burks trains and drives. 2 outings. Last raced at Humboldt was 5th. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. Filly division, the Owen Nestle Construction. Got to beat 204 and 4/5, set by She Pirate, the quickest time so far this afternoon. Fleishy Reba, been out 4 times with a win and 2 seconds. Royal Birthday, 1 start, making its 2nd lifetime start. Game on Sweet Land, making its 3rd lifetime start. Lucy Jewel, already with a win, and this will be the 4th start. 1 win and 2 seconds. And RD Work Going Spy, making its 3rd lifetime start. That is your field of 5 for the 5th. On our 9 race card, now we do want to thank Kenneth Blassman, Tipton, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 5th race. Thank you. And we do want to thank Kenneth Blassman on the bugle for the call of our 5th race of the afternoon. Field of 5, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. Horseman, parade your horses for the 5th. Race number 5 on our 9 race card. Reminder, stop on down, pick up some good food, cold drinks at the concession stand. I think amusement rides will be opening later on this evening. As we get set to go with our 5th race of the afternoon. 2-year-old trotting fillies, the freshman girls. And we do want to thank Johnny Miller on the camera, doing a great job on our YouTube live. Johnny Miller out of this great state of Illinois over there. Got several people from Illinois with us here this afternoon. Glad you're from the state of Illinois, not me. Oh, no. Glad to have everybody tuned in from the state of Illinois. All right, post parade for the 5th. Dwayne doing our production. He's also from the state of Illinois. Horse number 1, Flashy Reba with Jason Ludwig. Horse number 2, Royal Birthday with Jason Telfer. Horse number 3, Game On Sweet Land with Chad Svensson. Horse number 4, Lucy Jill with James Gould. And horse number 5, RD Work Going Spy with Ronald Burks. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. Filly division, the freshman girls. They all get around. They just got to finish. They'll all get a nice piece of the $6,000 purse. Like we said, we split our money 45, 25, 15, 10, and 5. And starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 5 freshmen trotting fillies. Gate is rolling. All 5 racing off the starting gate. Flashy Reba, Royal Birthday, Game On Sweet Land, Lucy Jewel, RD Work Going Spy. As we work past the draw gate, over in turns 3 and 4. Rounding the far turn, make their way down for the start of our 5th race on our 9-race card here this afternoon. Glad to have you tuned in. Also, you, the race fans, joining us here live at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. All looking good, all on the trot. And here we go, off and trotting. It's Royal Birthday with Jason Tolbert getting out in a hurry. He's got a whole hand to hold on that 2-horse Royal Birthday, wanting to go and go in a hurry. It's Royal Birthday out on top. Racing second is Flashy Reba. In third, Game On Sweet Land. Racing fourth is Lucy Jewel. And fifth, RD Work Going Spy. Down the backside, it is Royal Birthday, the Lucas Hall filly. As they go to going to the quarter pole, out on top, it is Royal Birthday. 32 and 2, Biss, 32 and 2. Quick opening first tempo. Out on top, it is Royal Birthday. Racing second is Flashy Reba. Racing third, Game On Sweet Land. Now up to battle, it is Lucy Jewel. Lucy Jewel now up to battle for third. As they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. Out on top, showing the way, it's Royal Birthday. Royal Birthday bringing him to the half. Jason Telver still with a lot of horse. 106, 106. Out on top, showing the way, it's Royal Birthday. And keep an eye on Lucy Jewel. Lucy Jewel now up to take over third, now second. And gonna try to go after your race leader. Off and 2 down the backside. Royal Birthday. Royal Birthday, your race leader, racing second. It is Lucy Jewel. Lucy Jewel now up to battle. You've got a horse race. Lucy Jewel trotting on. And now Flashy Reba. Flashy Reba up to take over second. 139, 139. Out on top, showing the way. It is Lucy Jewel. Lucy Jewel, Flashy Reba. Now the battle for third. Royal Birthday and Game On Sweetland. It's RD Work Going Spy rounds out the field. As they turn for home down the stretch, it is Flashy Reba trying to close on Lucy Jewel. But it's all Lucy Jewel picking up the win. Second will go to Flashy Reba. Third, Game On Sweetland. Fourth, Royal Birthday. And fifth will go to RD Work Going Spy. 211 flat for the mile for Lucy Jewel. Lucy Jewel better than a 214 and 3. 211 today for Lucy Jewel. The Lucas Hall filly out of the Cash Hall mare. Willis Bontrager, the breeder. Yeah, making the way to the winner's circle will be the number 4, Lucy Jewel, by Justin B. James A. Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains. James Gould drives. That'll make 4 starts, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 211 new non-lifetime mark for Lucy Jewel. Yeah, official results for the 5th. Horse number 1, Flashy Reba, was 2nd. Horse number 2, Royal Birthday, was 4th. Horse number 3, Game On Sweetland, was 3rd. Horse number 4, Lucy Jewel, your winner. And horse number 5, RD Work Going Spy, was 5th. Top down, 2, 4, 3, 1, 5 on the bottom. Quarter in 32 and 2. The half in 106. 3/4 in 139. The mile 211 for Lucy Jewel. New lifetime mark for Lucy Jewel. And up next going to be your aged Iowa 3-year-olds and older on the trot. Kelowna Sale Barn sponsoring race number 6. Field of 4, 3 girls and 1 boy. Horse number 1, the Royal Queen, owned by Justin Amberson, Kenyon, Minnesota. Adam Hauser trains, Adam Hauser drives. 6 outings with 2 seconds. Last raced at Humboldt was second. Horse number 2, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kathy Raymond trains. Chad Svensson drives. 1 outing, finishing 3rd at West Liberty. Horse number 3, Chipper Girl, owned by C.L. Albers, Keokuk, Missouri. C.L. Albers does the training. Will Rowland doing the driving. 2 outings with 1 win and 1 second. Last race, Holden picked up a win. Horse number 4, King Rail, trained and driven by Kerry Sturts, Humboldt, Iowa. 2 outings with 1/3. Last race at Humboldt was 4th. That is your field of 4. Aged Iowa, 3 years old and older, on the trot. Kelowna Sale Barn sponsors your aged Iowa. And She Pirate will take the Owen Nestle Construction. Blanket will go to She Pirate. And we do want to thank Evelyn Lyles on the bugle for the call up the 6th on our 9 race card. Thank you, Evelyn. Excellent job on the bugle. Libertyville, Iowa. Evelyn Lyles playing the bugle. Horseman, trade your horses for the 6th. Trade your horses for the 6th race. Now post for race 6. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. This is your aged Iowa, 3 years old and older on the trot. 3 girls, 1 boy. Horse number 1, the Royal Queen with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy with Chad Svensson. Horse number 3, Chipper Girl with Will Rowland. And horse number 4, King Rail with Carrie Sturts. So Carrie Sturts with King Rail. 13-year-old gelding competing with the girls. And do want to thank Kelowna Sale Barn for being a sponsor on our Aged Iowa. That starter Lisa Peters is called for a field of 4 aged Iowa on the trot. And tomorrow we'll have 3-year-old trotters and 2-year-old pacers. And then on Sunday, we'll have 3-year-old pacers and aged Iowa on the pace. So all the pacers going on Sunday. That gate is rolling. The Royal Queen, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy, Chipper Girl, King Rail. Our little ground squirrel, he's getting up close personal with the action, but he says they're coming in a hurry. I'm going to go back and watch from the infield. As around the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 6. All looking good. Picking up speed. And here we go off at Trotty. It is the 1 horse, the Royal Queen, down to the inside. The Royal Queen. Racing second, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy. Chipper Girl in 4th. King Rail in 5th. In 4th is King Rail. 3rd, Chipper Girl. Only got 4 in here. It's the Royal Queen out on top, racing 2nd, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy. Chipper Girl in 3rd. In 4th, King Rail. Down the backside as they go to the quarter pole. It's the Royal Queen. The Queen out on top, taking them to the quarter. It's the Royal Queen with Adam Hauser. 31 and 1/5, 31 and 1. Out on top, it's the Royal Queen. Racing 2nd, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy. In 3rd, Chipper Girl. 4th, King Rail. All right there. 5 lengths cover the field. As around the far turn, it's the Royal Queen. Hawkeye Fly Going Spy. Chad Svensson sitting in there getting that trip in that 2 pocket. Racing 3rd, Chipper Girl. In 4th, King Rail. All right there as they come to the half. The Royal Queen bringing them to the half. 103 and 1/5, 103 and 1. Out on top showing the way, the Royal Queen. Now pop the plugs and roll. Here we go out on top. The Royal Queen racing 2nd, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy. Yeah, Chipper Girl right there in 3rd. Racing 4th, King Rail. Now Chipper Girl tips out. You've got a horse race as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, the Royal Queen. Chipper Girl now up to take over 2nd. Hawkeye Fly Going Spy races 3rd at the 3/4 pole. 135, 135. It is the Royal Queen, Chipper Girl, and Hawkeye Fly Going Spy, and King Rail. Now tipping out once again. It's a battle for the top. The Royal Queen and Chipper Girl. As they round the far turn down the stretch, it's Chipper Girl and the Royal Queen. As they come to the wire, it's Chipper Girl now taking the top. It's Chipper Girl picking up the win. The Royal Queen 2nd. 3rd will go to King Rail, and 4th, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy. 206 and 4/5, 206 and 4 for the mile. for Chipper Girl. 206 and 4. Has a lifetime mark as a 6-year-old of 201 and 4 here at Watch Here. Tying a season's best 206 and 4/5. Set at Eldon earlier at the Wapello County Regional Fair. 206 and 4. Matching that. Quarter and 31 and 1. The half and 103 and 1. 3/4 and 135. The mile 206 and 4/5. Chipper Girl, owned by C.L. Albers, Keokuk, Missouri. Doc Albers trains, Will roll and drives. That'll make 3 starts, 2 wins, 1 second for Chipper Girl. The band's Gold Chip, 8-year-old mare out of a Donerail mama. Bonnie's Girl. Flacco Family Farms, LLC, Illinois, the breeder. And Chipper Girl picking up the win. They're just talking about Doc Albers up here. Going to be turning 92 here shortly. Still training horses. Still owning horses. Chipper Girl. Official results for the 6th. Horse number 1, the Royal Queen, was 2nd. Horse number 2, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy, 4th. Horse number 3, Chipper Girl, your winner. And horse number 4, King Rail, was 3rd. Top down, 2, 4, 1, 3 on the bottom. Quarter and 31 and 1, the half and 103 and 1, 3/4 and 135, the mile 206 and 4/5 for Chipper Girl. And up next going to be our second leg of the aged Iowa 3 years old and older on the trot. And this will be your boy division. Colts and Geldings. No changes. Horse number 1, DP Super Special. Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains and drives. 6 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last raced at Running Aces on June the 26th was 3rd, 158 3/5. Horse number 2, RD Magic. MD Magic. Owned by Set the Pace Racing, LLC, Cashago City, Minnesota. Royal Roller trains and drives. 5 outings with 1 second. Last raced at Running Aces on June the 26th was 8th, 201 and 4/5. Horse number 3, I'm Another Wilson, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa, Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 4 outings with 2 wins, 1 second, and 1 third. Last race at Humboldt picked up a win, 203 and 4/5. And horse number 4, Spark Plug Sparky, owned by Wilden McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Amos Hines trains. Paul Hostetler drives. 2 outings with 1 win and 1 third. Last race at Humboldt was 3rd. That is your field of 4. Aged Iowa, 3 years old and older. On the trot, Kelowna Sale Barn. Sponsors are Aged Iowa. And we do want to thank Joanne Ornduff on the bugle for the call of our 7th race of our afternoon. 7th race on our 9-race card. This is your Aged Iowa, 3 years old and older, on the trot. Kelowna Sale Barn sponsors. Field of 4, no changes. Horse number 1, DP Super Special. Elvin Zimmerman. MD Magic with Royal Roland. I'm Another Wilson with Adam Hauser. And Spark Plug Sparky with Paul Hostetler. Parade your horses for the 7th. Parade your horses for the 7th. Yeah, post parade for race 7. Horse number 1, DP Super Special with Elvin Zimmerman. Horse number 2, MD Magic with Royal Roland. Horse number 3, I'm Another Wilson with Adam Hauser. And horse number 4, Spark Plug Sparky with Paul Hostetler. Field of 4, 3-year-olds on the trot, Colton Gilding Division. And starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 4, aged Iowa. Colton Gilding, Trotters. As around the far turn, make the way down the front stretch for the start of race number 7. Aged Iowa. Picking up speed. And here we go, up and trotted. It is I'm Another Wilson, MD Magic, and Spark Plug Sparky. DP Super Special. And getting out on top. It's a battle for the top. I'm Another Wilson, MD Magic, and Spark Plug Sparky. Off a 2 down the backside for the first time. Out on top. Now Spark Plug Sparky wanting a race for the top as they head to the quarter pole. It's Spark Plug Sparky. I'm Another Wilson races second. In third, MD Magic. In fourth, DP Super Special. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. Quick opening quarter. Out on top, it's Spark Plug Sparky. Spark Plug Sparky out on top, racing second. It is I'm Another Wilson. And third, MD Magic. Racing fourth is DP Super Special. As they make their way down to complete the first half of the mile, it is Spark Plug Sparky out on top. As they come to the half, Spark Plug Sparky bringing them to the half. It's Spark Plug Sparky. 59 and 4 fifths, 59 and 4. Quick tempo with your aged trotters. Out on top, Spark Plug Sparky. Racing second, I'm Another Wilson. And third is MD Magic. Racing fourth is DP Super Special. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, it is Spark Plug Sparky. Spark Plug Sparky, I'm Another Wilson tips out. You've got a horse race to the 3/4 pole. At the 3/4 pole, it is I'm Another Wilson. 132, 132. I'm Another Wilson out on top, racing second, MD Magic. In third, Spark Plug Sparky. You're in fourth is DP Super Special. As they round the far turn, out on top, it is I'm Another Wilson, MD Magic in second. In third, Spark Plug Sparky. In fourth, DP Super Special. And out on top, it's I'm Another Wilson. Out on the point, it's I'm Another Wilson picking up the win. Second, MD Magic. Third, DP Super Special. At fourth, Spark Plug Sparky. 204 flat for the mile for I'm Another Wilson. Quarter and 30 seconds. A blistering half, 59 and 4. 3/4 and 132. The mile, 204 for I'm Another Wilson. And that will be the Kelowna Sale Barn fastest time will go to I'm Another Wilson. I'm Another Wilson, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tummo, Iowa. Trained and driven by Adam Hauser. That'll make 5 starts, 3 wins, 1 second, 1 third. I'm Another Wilson, sired by Wilson, Wyoming, the 27-year-old stallion out of a Tom Ridge mare, breeder Henry C. Byler, Seymour, Iowa. And I talked to the Bylers, old Wilson, Wyoming. He covered 10 mares, was able to settle 3 at 27 years of age. Official results for the 7th. Horse number 1, DP Super Special, was 3rd. Horse number 2, MD Magic, was 2nd. Horse number 3, I'm Another Wilson, your winner. And horse number 4, Spark Plug Sparky, was 4th. I'm Another Wilson, into the winner's circle. And I'm Another Wilson. A little bit on the wound-up side. He is a 4-year-old stallion by Wilson, Wyoming. 204 getting the Kelowna Sale Barn blanket. Official results for the 7th. Horse number 1, DP Super Special, 3rd. Horse number 2, MD Magic, 2nd. Horse number 3, I'm Another Wilson, your winner. And horse number 4, Spark Plug Sparky, was 4th. Top down, 3, 2, 1, 4 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 seconds, the half and 59 and 4, 3/4 and 132, the mile 204. Up next, going to be race number 6. This will be your 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. Filly division. This would be considered your B class, going for $1,500. Non-winners of $3,000. They exceeded $3,000. Eligible for claim. Horse number 1, Peachy King Going Spy. Ronald Lamar Burks, Houston, Texas, owns, trains, and drives. 2 starts. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 2, Afterthought. owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Elvin Zimmerman trains, James Gould drives. 2 outings. Last raced at Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 3, Done Dancing, owned by Mike Conti, Yorktown, Iowa. James Cummings, Bedford, Iowa. Mike Conti trains and drives. 3 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Horse number 4, Conway's Pipsqueak, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Norman Nestle, Stevensville, Montana. Trained and driven by Adam Hauser. 1 outing, finishing 4th at Humboldt. Horse number 5, JB Velvet, owned by Ames Racing, Elma, Iowa. Trained and driven by Elvin Zimmerman. 3 outings with 1 win. Last raced at Humboldt was 5th. And horse number 6, Another Nutter Butter, owned by John E. Sainer, Batavia, Iowa. Jason A. Telfer, Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Jason Telfer drives. 2 outings with 1 win and 1/3. Last raced at Humboldt was 3rd. That is your field of 6 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. The girls, taking a look at these girls here. These are your freshmen trotting fillies. Swan of a Beach, the number 1 horse sired by Swan of a Beach. Number 2, Afterthought by Ice Machine. Number 3, Done Dancin', Lucas Hall. Number 4, Conway's Pipsqueak by Southwick and Cobra. Number 5, JB Velvet with Lucas Hall. And Another Nutter Butter out of a Spectator K. That is your field of 6 2-year-olds on the trot for your 8th race on our 9-race card. And we do want to thank Connie Rowland on the bugle for the call of the 8th race. Thank you, Connie. She had her hands full, taking the grub back to the barn area, and still playing the bugle. She must have had orders from headquarters to go grab some grub at the concession stand. Good food. Stop on down. Pick up something good to eat, cold to drink. Horseman, parade your horses for the 8th race. Parade your horses for the 8th. Field of 6. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot, our B class. Peachy King going spy. Afterthought. Done Dancin'. Conway's Pipsqueak. JB Velvet. Another Nutter Butter. And post parade for the 8th race. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Horse number 1, Peachy King going spy with Ronald Burks. Horse number 2, Afterthought with James Gould. Horse number 3, Done Dancin' with Mike Conte. Horse number 4, Conway's Pipsqueak with Adam Hauser. Horse number 5, JB Velvet with Elvin Zimmerman. And horse number 6, Another Better with Jason Telfer. Field of 6, 2-year-old Trotting Fillies. And starter Lisa Peters has called for a field of 6. Gate is rolling. 2-year-old Trotting Fillies. We'll score 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Peachy King Going Spy, Afterthought, Done Dancin', Conway's Pipsqueak, JB Velvet, all racing off the gate. Another Better out of that back tier. $1,500 purse on the line. Your B class. Oh, Peachy King making his 3rd start. Afterthought, 2nd or 3rd start. Done Dancin', 4th start. Conway's Pipsqueak, 2nd start. JB Velvet, 4th start. And Another Better, 3rd start. As around the far turn, make the way down the front stretch for the start of our 8th race of the afternoon. Picking up speed. And here we go, off and trotting. Off stride, the 2-horse Afterthought. It is Peachy King Going Spy. Another Better, Conway's Pipsqueak, along with JB Velvet. Battle for the top. Out on top, it's Conway's Pipsqueak. Race at 2nd, Peachy King Going Spy. In 3rd is Another Better. In 4th, JB Velvet. In 5th, Done Dancin'. And 6th, Afterthought. As they head to the quarter pole, it's Conway's Pipsqueak. JB Velvet up to take over 2nd. 35 and 3/5, 35 and 3. Out on top, it's Conway's Pipsqueak. Racing 2nd is JB Velvet. Racing 3rd, you've got a battle. It's Another Better at Peachy King Going Spy. And racing 5th, it is Done Dancin'. In 6th, Afterthought. Out on top, showing the way. Peachy King Going Spy off stride. It's Conway's Pipsqueak out on top. Racing 2nd is JB Velvet. In 3rd, Another Better. 110 to the half. Done Dancin', racing 4th. 5th, Peachy King Going Spy. And 6th is Afterthought. It's Conway's Pipsqueak out on top. Racing 2nd is JB Velvet. In 3rd, Another Better. In 4th, Done Dancin'. Now up to take over 5th. Afterthought. And 6th is Peachy King Going Spy. And JB Velvet on the move up the battle. As they go to the 3/4 pole, it's JB Velvet. 142 and 1/5, 142 and 1. Out on top, off stride is JB Velvet. It's Conway's Pipsqueak out on top, racing 2nd. And now trying to settle, not able to settle up and take over 2nd. It is Another Better. Out on top, it's Conway's Pipsqueak out on top, racing 2nd. Another Better. And JB Velvet trying. It is Done Dancin' up the battle for 2nd. And it's Conway's Pipsqueak with Adam Hauser picking up the win. Done Dancin' 2nd. 3rd, Another Better. 4th, JB Velvet. 5th. We'll go to Afterthought. And 6th, Peachy King Going Spy. 216 the mile for Conway's Pipsqueak. Yeah, there is an inquiry. It does affect the winning horse. So we do have an inquiry. It does affect the winning horse on the 8th race. We'll take a look at the 9th. I'll take a look at the 9th race. Weekend at Bernie's, the number 1 horse. Mark Minton and Brenda Minton, Perry, Iowa, owns. Trains by Mark Minton, driven by Mark Minton. 2 outings with 1/3. Last race at Humboldt was 5th. Horse number 2, batting first. Thomas J. Carey, Columbus Junction, owns. Curtis Carey trains. Will Rowland drives. 4 outings with 1 second. Last race at Humboldt was 2nd. Horse number 3, Luca, owned, trained, and driven by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. 3 outings with 4, finishing 4th at Humboldt. Horse number 4, Haul Out the Firework. Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Trained by Adam Hauser, driven by Adam Hauser. 1 outing. Horse number 5, Some More Quotable. Leased to Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Trained and driven by Gary Lyles. 1 start. Last race at Watch Here was 4th. That is your field of 5 2-year-olds on the trot, colt and gelding division. So field of 5, 1,500. Official results for the 8th. Number 1, Peachy King Going Spy was 6th. Horse number 2, Afterthought, was 5th, placed 4th. Number 3, Dun Danson was 2nd, placed 1st. Number 4, Conway's Pipsqueak, your winner, will be placed 5th. Number 5, JB Velvet, 4th, placed 3rd. 6th, Another Butter was 3rd, placed 2nd. Top down, 6, 5P4, 2P1, 1P5, 4P3, 3P2, 35 and 3, 110, 142 and 1, 216. That was in on the start. They're saying that the number 4 horse come across the track before the start. Post parade for the 9th race makes its way down in front of the grandstand. Horse number 1, Weekend at Bernie's with Mark Mitten. Horse number 2, batting first, Will Rowland. Horse number 3, Luca with Jim Reese. Number 4, Haul Out the Fireworks. 4 horse with Adam Hauser. And the 5, Some More Quotable with Gary Lyles. And field of 5, all racing off the starting gate. And the number 3 horse, Luca. Way back. All looking good. Still on the trot. And here we go, off and trotted. It's the 1 horse Weekend at Bernie's getting out on top. Racing second is Haul Out the Fireworks. In third, it is Batting First. Off stride, Batting First. It's Weekend at Bernie's out on top with Mark Minton showing the way. Racing second, Haul Out the Fireworks. In third, you've got a battle. Some more quotable. The 2 horse, or the number 4, Off Stride. Haul Out the Fireworks on the run. As they head to the quarter pole, it's Weekend at Bernie's. Weekend at Bernie's with Mark Minton. 32 and 3, Fist. 32 and 3. It's Weekend at Bernie's out on top. Racing second, Haul Out the Fireworks. In third, Batting First. Racing fourth, Luca. In fifth, some more quotables. It is Weekend at Bernie's. The Ice Machine. Colt showing the way. As they come to the half, it's Weekend at Bernie's. Weekend at Bernie's out on top. At the half, it's Weekend at Bernie's. 108 and 2, Fist. 108 and 2. 36. Out on top, showing the way, Weekend at Bernie's. Haul Out the Fireworks in second. Race in third. Batting First. In fourth, Luca. And fifth is some more quotable. Down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole, it's Weekend at Bernie's. Weekend at Bernie's out on top. Off stride once again, it is Haul Out the Fireworks. 142 and 2, Fist. 142 and 2. Out on top showing the way, it is Weekend at Bernie's. Racing second is Batting First. Third, Haul Out the Fireworks. Fourth, Luca. And fifth, some more quotable. As around the far turn, Batting First trying to close on your race later. Weekend at Bernie's. Weekend at Bernie's out on top as they come to the finish of the mile. Weekend at Bernie's picking up the win. Second, we'll go to Batting First. Third, Haul Out the Fireworks. Fourth, Luca. And fifth, some more quotable. 216 for the mile. You want a school? Track will be open for schoolers. Into the winner's circle, Weekend at Bernie's, owned by Mark Brenda Minton, Perry, Iowa, sired by Ice Machine. Trained and driven by Mark Minton. Full brother to good go. Weekend at Bernie's, 216 the mile. I'll make 3 starts. First win. Sired by Ice Machine out of SOS Lunar Eclipse Mare. Breeder Burner Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa. Official results for the 9th. Weekend at Bernie's your winner. Batting first, second. 3, Luca, fourth. 4, Haul Out the Fireworks, third. And 5, some more quotable, fifth. Top down, 1, 2, 4, 3, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 32 and 3. Half 108 and 2. 3/4 142 and 2. 216 the mile. And that'll put a wrap on our 9th race of the afternoon. And reminder, 12:30 post time, Saturday and Sunday, for Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association Harness Racing here at the Keokuk County Fair.